In this world blessed by the elation, there exists
common cat
the
litters with a waffle
Fantasmoon
mold.
Games.
I didn't even give the cassava cat
Wearing
litter time to
ancient
clump
masks of
properly,
the
and it
elation,
still peeled out of the
each
mold
chosen
perfectly. The
participant
bottom of the mold
strive
was
to create
spotlessly clean,
miracles
and the
that
clumps
moves
were
the
super
hearts
firm.
and souls
Next
of
up is
plain
crystal
Arcadia's
cat litter.
people,
It crumbled apart at the
hoping to
slightest
share
touch.
in the
No clumping
power
at all.
of the
Last
union.
is clay cat litter. Its clumping was actually pretty good, but it stuck badly to the mold bottom. Just thinking about scrubbing the litter box tires me out. The winner of today's test is cassava cat litter. It can peel out completely even when spread thinly. The only downside is that it tends to get tracked around the house easily. That's why Zootonian added tofu cat litter to the mix. By leveraging the property of cassava cat litter to sink to the bottom, it effectively reduces litter tracking with zero sticking. Infused with extra baking soda and SAP polymer, the litter box stays odor-free even if you skip scooping for days. All cat owners out there, stock up now. Testing 3 common cat litters with a waffle mold.
Cat, I discovered something. Durin, little dragon boy, he hates cats. Why? I don't know. But this is how I figured it out. So I was just standing around, and then I did his skill. So you see the cat right over there? Oh my god. Well, and I just pressed my skill twice, and you would think he would just go straight up and down, right? No, he targeted the cat. Watch this. But if I stand over here, right, where there's no cats or anything, look, there's a human, there's 3 humans. Look at that, he goes up and down. He's like, humans? Okay, that's fine. What about a dog? You know what's funny? I didn't try that, actually. Where's the dog at? There's 2 dogs. That looks like my dog! You fucking monster. You monster! So yeah, I found out that Durin just hates animals, and he's a piece of shit. Chat, I discovered something. Durin, little dragon boy, he hates cats.
Having managed this world for many years, the IPC seeks to profit by controlling this aeonic game. In response, the Astral Express, too, has decided to enter the fray. Meanwhile, General Yao Guang, the Xianzhou envoy to the Anti-Destruction Alliance, foresaw through divination the great crisis looming over plain Arcadia. In her reading, the Stellaron hunter Blade, who had arrived for the Fantasmoon Games, would become the source of this impending. To uncover the truth behind the coming apocalypse, Yao Guang seized a mask of elation meant for the Stellaron hunters and placed it upon Sunday's face. Thus, due to this unexpected turn of events, Sunday was made a participant in the games. Meanwhile, we journeyed to the school tied to Himiko's family in search of the mask of elation that had once belonged to her. Yet before we could reach it, we were attacked by the streamer Sparksy, a double of Sparkle, who seized the mask for herself. After seeing through the illusion, I encountered a mysterious girl named Evanesia in the school's archive room. With her help, I obtained another mask of her own creation, and thus became a supplicant of the Phantasmoon. To defeat Supplicant Sparksy, we ventured deep into the Fool's base of operations, the World's End Tavern, and later returned to the school to overcome her. In doing so, we achieved the first miracle of the Phantasmoon games. The Express hero defeats the villain, spreading the virus. Yet, at the close of the Supplicant's first battle, greater mysteries emerged. A stranger appeared, claiming himself to be Himiko's father, and revealed a long-buried tale. 15 years ago, during the Phantasmoon Games, someone known as the Herald of Death went on a murderous rampage.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club go home after school?
Miss March, please, look straight into my eyes. Just like that. Perfect. Now, I'll need you to repeat these next few lines after me, and do so in the same tone of voice.
Uh-huh.
The sky is blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
The sky is blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
Though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky, they can never outshine the eternal silence of stars.
Are you kidding? That's one sentence?
Very good.
Very...
The internet.
Whoa there! That's a bit much.
These are the test sentences I improvised according to the guidelines from the human. I carefully observe the subject's micro-expressions and tone changes at the moment they say the... Given how fascinating your reaction was, I clearly don't need to worry about you. Should you find yourself experiencing any live stream addiction withdrawal symptoms later, feel free to contact the Department of Aberration Defense staff. We'll provide you with a series of...
You're handling this like a real pro, Miss Kuchiba.
It's impossible to predict. After that incident, we incorporated mimetic treatment into the department. Sparksy Khan didn't cause any casualties this time. Without proper containment measures, a calamity-level aberration can destroy dozens of cities as it spreads. That's the scale we're talking about. That's the Department of Aberration Defense's term for them. It usually refers to Imaginae infused with wish power who have lost control and begun to run amok. Over time, though, it's become a label that gets slapped onto any hazardous entity.
You? An aberration?
Don't tell me you're a Cosmicon collective player. Right then, that's all for the required checkup. Before I leave...
Yeah, the Scott we knew was...
We're sure. Both the ID and genetic information of the deceased match that of Mr. Scott's.
You don't...
Easy there, young lady. Of course, there's no way the renowned heroes of the Express would harm some lowly IPC employee. The initial results of our investigation suggest his murder might be connected to the Phantasmoon Games. Anyway, I wish you success.
Scott... Could he actually... I just can't believe it! So, the Phantasmoon... Yeah.
If the killer is here for the Phantasm Games, they might become our enemies soon.
The Phantasmoon Games. Good thing Himeko entrusted this mission to the two of us. Who would have imagined that the Great March herself would be stopped at the doorstep in the very first round? Forget it. I'm not like you. I was never hero material to begin with. Normally my hands can't even keep up with my brain when I play video games. You're definitely the right person for the Phantasmoon game. It's just such a shame. We finally get a chance to vacation in Himeko's hometown. And I thought we'd make some happy memories.
I'll triumph in the Phantasmoon Games in your stead.
Alright, but look. Don't push yourself too hard, okay, you? Remember that we've got your back. Oh, right. Where are Himeko and Mr. Yang?
Mr. Yang said he wants to hear what happened between Himeko and her dad.
Got some new stock in. Want to hear the general store manager's recommendations?
Light up the dawn.
You're here. Himeko hasn't mentioned her father at all in the time since I boarded. So, what is going on between them? As you were the only one with her at the time, you're the only one
Yeah, it really threw me for a sec when you said Himeko's father. But when you think about it, it's only natural that Himeko has a father, right? Not everyone's like me, thawed out of an ice block.
"15 years ago, the Phantasmoon Games of that year came to be remembered as the Blood-Stained Games. So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave. Her name was Himeko. So, who exactly?
15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Phantom Moon Games. My father wasn't with me, even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death. My father was still off somewhere, strictly speaking. Ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been... So, I would ask you, who bears his name?
Well. Look at you. What are you getting so worked up over? Just a joke. A joke. It's been 15 years after all. And you've grown into such a fine young lady. How could you expect your old man to recognize you right off the bat? So, what's with that gravestone I saw with your name on it then?
When you don't know if you'll live to see tomorrow, there's nothing strange about getting your affairs in order in advance, is there, Mr. Ryusuke?
How could you be so formal with your own father? At least go. Hold it. And you are... Don't tell me. Himeko, is this... your child?
Oh, could you please stop making things worse?
I haven't seen you in 15 years, and now who's the father?
That's enough! You are looking at my colleague. A new generation of Trailblazer. My friend and my companion on the Astral Express.
You hear that? She called me father. Hello there, my friend. Sorry about that. I thought you were Himeko's daughter for a second there. You must forgive me. I'm just an old-timer who's lost touch with the times. I'm a painter. Most of my work involves traveling to different segmenta to complete commissions for my clients. Himeko. I know I've let too many chances to spend time with you slip away.
Just slip away? The first time we met was at Mother's funeral, when I was already 6 years old. Let's put that aside for now. Were you also too busy with work when I was suffering from a weathering curse?
You might not believe me, but I've been running around for your sake all this time. All these years, I've been trapped in this room that represents the past that I imaginated.
You didn't know about me becoming the Express's navigator either?
15 years. The Express never stopped here once. You didn't even leave behind so much as a single word to indicate you were still alive. And the Department of Aberration Defense completely sealed off all records of what happened during those Phantom Moon Games. I did hear many rumors about the Astral Express, though. I even saw the navigators. At first, I thought it was just someone else with the same name. And even when curiosity drove me to look up your picture, I still didn't dare believe that the woman so full of poise and grace was my daughter. She'd grown up safe, becoming a living legend in her own right. I thought about contacting the Express, but what if their navigator was just someone who happened to share the same name? I've been clinging to an absurd notion that if I never sought the answer, there was still a 50-50 chance my daughter was still alive. But if I found the answer, and it was no, then she would truly be dead. So,
I'd rather not tarry here too long. I'll be taking my leave now. The Express has defeated the supplicant that occupied this school, and prevented another tragedy like the one 15 years ago. Now it's time for you to fulfill the duties you failed. Go comfort those students. And see if you can't figure out how to deal with the media bombardment while you're at it.
failed in my duties. Can we talk? Sorry, kid. This might be a bit abrupt, but... yes. I'm a failure of a father. I broke her heart. But what exactly happened 15 years ago? I can't believe it. She actually survived the weathering curse. Have you heard the tale of the legendary painter Graphia, who hid everything on this planet's surface within a scroll? It is said that to achieve such a monumental feat, she made a forbidden exchange, sacrificing both her own life and that of her descendants, resulting in the weathering curse. Few descendants carrying the Graphia bloodline have lived past 30. Most of them wither like flowers while they're still young, skin cracking and peeling like dried paint. Himeko is no exception. She was tormented by the curse for years. What I did. The Elixir Seekers' folk remedies, the Intelligentsia's guild treatments. I tried them all, but nothing could reverse the curse. All the time spent searching for cures only resulted in the end. I'm just a useless son-in-law who married into the family. Strictly speaking, I can't really be considered a Graphia descendant. You're right. I just didn't realize it quickly enough. How she got through it, how she survived, none of that's important. What matters is that my daughter is back. That's all I need. If I may ask a small favor, would you mind showing me? I want to make up for all the care I failed to give her all those years.
Truly a memorable father-daughter reunion. Brings up some memories of my own home as well.
There goes Mr. Yang with that knowing look again. Just what kind of parent-child relationship are we talking about?
When I was a child, my parents were also always busy with work and were unable to spare a moment for me. As a child, I couldn't... It wasn't until I became a father myself that I understood how they felt when they were forced to sacrifice the time.
So, did you already promise to give Mr. Ryusuke a tour of the Express? Thought as much. After all, it's Himeko's dad.
Everyone's here. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I'm truly grateful to all of you for looking after my daughter.
Not at all. She's the one who's been taking care of us.
Would you all be so kind as to show me around? So, this is the Astral Express. As to be expected, of course, huh? It's the place where my daughter works.
Talk about parental love. First thing out of his mouth is asking about her salary. Like I'd have a clue. Help! Nice one. Parents can probably relax as long as their kids aren't making less than they are. Right.
Really? Don't underestimate me, kid. I've got big shots from across the cosmos on my client list.
Mr. Ryusuke, please rest assured. None of the Express crew ever lack for money. We not only receive support from members of the Genius Society, but also from prosperous commercial worlds, such as the Planet of Festivities.
Good, good. Hearing you say that. Speaking of which, what kind of work
Don't you underestimate Himeko either. Her daily duties include, charting navigation routes, calibrating warp jumps, and technical maintenance? Not...
Oh!
Of course! Every time time we returned safely from a trailblazing expedition, it's all thanks to Himeko's guidance. Hey, come on! If Himeko's the backbone of the Express, then our conductor is the absolute cutest and hardest working of all.
Oh? We got a new passenger? This gentleman... No wonder he felt so familiar! How are you?
Conductor? Oh. So you must be my...
Superior? That's way too formal. Is he...
He's...
It's all my fault. I was just curious about your daily work, so I asked your colleagues to show me around, and I know I didn't ask your permission first.
Mad? Why would I be mad? Mr. Ryusuke, welcome aboard the Astral Express. Is the...
Well... I know you'd rather keep your distance from your good-for-nothing father, but it's been way too long since we last saw each other. As your father, I want to get to know you better, at least while you're staying here. Please, allow me to...
Excuse me? Why don't the two of you go to the party car? Shush, get the drinks ready.
Shush?
That's just our domestic robot's name. Come on, Father. People are resting here. Let's not... I want to talk about the Phantom Moon games, not just...
They left. Whoa. That's the first time I've seen Himeko be that cold to anyone.
When it comes to breaking the icy silence between a father and daughter, nothing's better than a cup of hot water. The person who drinks it will yelp, "Hot!" and be immediately met with a concerned, "How could you be so careless?" from the other party. And just like that, the conversation starts flowing. Friendly reminder, that is not a joke, but a practical icebreaker. Ooh.
Your robot is hilarious.
Got it. I'll make myself scarce.
Being a nameless is neither relaxing nor comfy. Most of the time, we are facing down Void Rangers from the Antimatter Legion, bugs left by the Swarm disaster, Borisin, and various organizations that are suspicious of the Express or have malicious intentions.
That dangerous? Huh. Talk about coincidence. Just so happens I'm...
You know that's not what I meant. Once I've set my... Ever since I was 6, when you told me those stories about traveling...
Actually, I was just kidding. I'm not completely clueless about what the Express and what you do.
Please, don't tell me it's fluffy across the blue. I never thought you'd be into comics.
That's right. The protagonist is a baseball bat-wielding...
As an artist, you do have a good eye. Come over here. Thanks for giving us some time alone.
Hey, Miko. That's the... So, what brought you back?
Like I said before.
So, the Phantom Moon games...
Indeed.
I see. That makes sense. For those of us...
But I never imagined that the Ionic game would turn into a blood sacrifice overnight. The Herald of Death was a heartless madman. If I hadn't during the first few years of my journey, I relived that evening every single night in my dreams. The color of the victims were twisted like clay into grotesque shapes. Even if I could avenge his victims, in the end, it won't bring them. The entire thing is like a heavy piece of baggage.
You did your best. And I'm glad to see you made it back here safe and sound.
I thought I'd never come back. But the times have changed. The conditions to hold the Phantom Moon Games have been met again. However, to hold 2 games in just 15 years? Just like 15 years ago, the IPC wants to control everything. However, I received a report from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'm sure she must also have heard. There's been a brutal incident in Dovebrook District. Someone massacred everyone at the head.
What? The Herald of Death.
People at the Department of Aberration Defense told me that the Herald of Death was executed after his verdict was passed. Even were he to be resurrected, the rules dictate that the same—
Are you saying we've got a copycat?
That's right. The Herald of Death has a copycat. But what I find even more worrying is that this Phantom Moon Games has caught the attention of something. Even I believe that whether or not this Herald of Death copycat has a connection to the Phantom Moon Game. Exactly. As for you, Dad, have any clients commissioned you lately?
Oh. May I take that as my daughter showing concern for her dad?
You can take it as a safety advisory. Also, as she has already become a supplicant and joined the Phantom Moon Games.
Too late for me to raise any objections at this point, right? Sounds good.
Thank you.
Got it. Next, it's time to show me the way out, isn't it? Oh, I've definitely overstayed my welcome. For most of my life, I couldn't be there for my daughter. And now that I finally have the chance, she wants me to leave. In that case, I ought to be on my way. Himeko. The Graphia family has a number of records about the Phantom Moon Games, passed down through the generations.
I'll be there, Dad. I apologize. My father's little tour seems to have made things awkward. Let's head to the parlor car and check in on Welt and March. Now that my father...
Has Mr. Ryosuke left?
Yes. I told him to head home for now. After all, what is going on with the Phantom Moon Games has nothing to do with him. I'm really sorry, everyone, for bringing my personal family matters onto the Express.
Not at all. Mr. Ryusuke is your family. And that makes him part of our family, too. And the most—
Madame Pearl sent a message to the Express just now, inviting our supplicant to a meeting. Yes. The meeting won't be held in some stuffy, formal reception room. She would like us to visit and tour. Himiko, you know about Pearlux Corp, right?
Of course. It's the biggest entertainment conglomerate in
Entertainment company?
That's right. Pearlux Corp is a titan, dominating the entertainment consumer market, including cartoons, comics, games, toys, and the like. They've—
Oh, so that's where the Pearl in Pearlux comes from. It's a play on her name.
Did Pearl mention what she wanted to talk about?
She didn't say much, but she specifically mentioned wanting to discuss the developments regarding the Phantasmoon games, and that she could provide us with a bit of help.
Helping her opponents in the Ionic game? Oh, looks like she realizes we are all in the same boat. Perhaps she has also realized that the Phantasmoon games cannot be artificially manipulated.
We may be able to get a clearer picture of Pearl's intentions after we meet with her.
Think about it. You've already crossed paths with key figures from numerous factions, and even built rapport with some. You're already a capable nameless who can more than hold your own. Though she holds a high administrative position on this planet, do not forget, she is also one of the 10 Stonehearts. You've already dealt with Aventurine on numerous occasions, so you should have ample experience handling members of the 10.
Hey, don't worry. If things do get messy, yours truly is here to save the day.
Looks like March wants to visit too.
I'm just trying to look out for her here. Even if things do go sideways, Pearl wouldn't dare get mad at two adorable young ladies like us.
Well then, I'll leave this—
Aren't you coming with us?
I'd like to talk with my father. Didn't he say he would—
I understand.
Oh, score!
You should be familiar with it. It's...
Isn't that where we first met? Perfect! I've been wanting... Look! There's a convenience store! Mind if I grab a copy of...
Is that the comic based on the Express's adventures?
The best part is that the author drew all of us as adorable little animals! Totally fits our personas, don't you think? Right back at ya, baseball raccoon.
In fact, it was recently announced that the Fluffy is getting an animated adaptation, and the copyright for it is currently held by Pearl.
It's a super memorable comic! No way can—
Looks like we got it.
All right.
Might as well take a look around then.
Absolutely insane. Did you see the post I shared? Hey, you hear—
Yeah, I saw it. The online
The supplicant called Sparksy. How terrifying. Actually using live streams to spread mimetic viruses. Eons, that's just evil. I can't believe the department—
I heard her live stream got permabanned. Good thing that Nameless from the Astral Express acted so—
I wonder what the next supplicant will do.
Have you read the new chapter of Fluffy Across the Blue? Have you read—
Sorry, I'm not into comics for kids.
They just released the official concept art for that giant pom-pom robot!
That mech design is totally unrealistic.
Do you have the slightest clue how to
Hey, relax. Now, if we were talking about a fusion between Daybreak Squadron and the Raccoon, that would totally get my attention.
Wow! You are unbelievably child.
I've tried buying a copy of the Fluffy from a couple of stores, but...
What happened to the newest issue?
Hello there. Would you like to learn more about the Research Society? Is the weight of work and stress and... Rest assured, the only thing joining our Research Society will cause... We've set up a venue near Dovebrook, where...
I had a friend who passed away, and he'd mentioned you before. He told...
Your friend passed away? How...
He told me that if I joined... Well, if it isn't the Astral Express's superstar, of course it's you. Looks like we really were bound. I'm here to do my job. Problem is, you've gone and messed up my investigation. Here I was, pretending to be a... You should have ignored me, but no, you acted like some approachable celebrity waltzing into a supermarket, hijacking my conversation with their recruiter. Now, with a star like you here, I can't even test the waters anymore. You must have heard about the Sinuish Syndicate killings in Dovebrook, right? The lead I'm following might be connected to this Research Society of Happy Smiles. But I'll stop there. Not like... Based on your social circle, you wouldn't be talking about the poor IPC sap who was planning to avenge him? I get it.
Be careful. The murderer is the Herald of Death. He's dangerous.
Even so, it's my duty to solve the case. Doesn't matter. A fool I happen to be on fairly good terms with. Revenge killings or turf wars. Wouldn't be unusual for gang members to die like that, but dying at the hands of some psycho who kills for kicks? That I can't accept. No matter where you are in the cosmos, which era, regardless of how civilization evolves, some rules will just never change. Like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Hey, guess which lucky girl just managed to snag the last copy?
Allow me to introduce myself. We did have a bit of a clash of opinions back at the tavern, did we not?
That's what...
First time I've ever heard anyone introduce themselves as a famous detective. Mr. Ashvale?
Young lady, you're holding...
Well, give it to you! This was the last...
Oh, I see. Of course.
Hey, mister, this isn't about the money.
Because it was the last one on the shelves. True, true. The last item in stock is like the final slice of cake on the plate. Truth is, today is his farewell ceremony. I thought I'd buy him his favorite comic to pay my respects. He'd always be rambling on about some raccoon with a baseball bat, and how the journey of the Express would never end, that kind of stuff. I heard those stories so many times, it felt like my ears were gonna fall off. But, after all that fuss, I completely missed the chance to buy it. Every store around here is sold out.
Oh, that's enough. My poor little...
Don't think...
Unbelievable.
Thank you both. As a token of my gratitude, I'd like to give you a friendly word of caution, little girl. I know you plan to target the Herald of Death and cement your heroic image. However, all eyes will be on you during the Phantom Moon Games. On such a public stage. Because when the masses see your magnificent miracles and wield your extraordinary power, fear and jealousy could turn this up. Into the plans you might have for this Herald of Death? Why not leave the whole messy affair of revenge to someone who couldn't care less about winning or losing? Like me. Just like this comic. I'm dead set on getting him.
Is he an acquaintance of yours?
He's just some weird detective who was...
It's nearly time for Perlux Corp to pick us up.
Well, we're here. So...
Maybe they got stuck in traffic on their...
Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. It is my honor to escort you on...
Mechatron?
I am guard number 100086, created by Perlux Corp, a security specialist from the business division. My designated human name is Faerun, said to derive from an ancient language meaning iron. It's a pleasure to be of service. I'm truly honored to hear you say so.
So? What?
According to the instructions given to me by Madame Pearl's secretary, there is still...
Well, now, how did I know?
It's you again!
Hey, Mechatron, what's the plan? Do we happen to...
Your ride is ready. Please.
Whoa! Now that's what I call a custom paint job.
Your ride isn't your run-of-the-mill business car, but a customized, made-to-order vehicle, used especially for receiving guests.
Sorry. This might come across as a bit...
Of course not. I'll be driving and monitoring this vehicle remotely. Please, take your seats.
Now that is astonishing.
Wow, that's one massive robot!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the headquarters of the Perlux Corp.
Back when Himeko said this was an entertainment company, I knew their headquarters wouldn't be some ordinary old office building. But this is way too much. That giant robot statue? This place is totally like some supersized mega hangar!
Ha ha! You're absolutely right. In accordance with the vision of our founder, our lobby was intentionally constructed as you see it now. To realize dreams that far exceed what consumers imagine has always been Perlux Corp's core design philosophy, and we have never strayed from it. If any of you are familiar with our...
Mechatron Warrior Series, the Daybreak Squadron's base of operations.
Looks like Mr. Yang here is quite a fan of our company's animated works. Now, Madame Pearl would like to invite everyone from the Astral Express to take a tour before your official meeting begins. She has arranged for a member of our staff to accompany you, so please, wait here a moment.
I understand, Mr. Faerun. Thank you for escorting us all this way.
Well then, I'll take my leave. This way, Detective.
Oh. See you around, everyone.
Really? Pearl wants us to look around here before the meeting? That seems kinda weird.
Could it be related to her proposed collaboration? Perhaps this is her way of introducing her other identity.
It's all good as long as we get a chance to look around. That works for me. Why don't we explore while we wait for our new... Mr. Yang! Over here, quick, come on!
Looks like March's inner explorer has been awakened again.
Mr. Yang! Isn't this your favorite giant... There's no way that's an engine of creation!
I saw it. Please, just keep it down. We're here as their... Looking more closely, it appears many of this Mechatron's components were never installed. Oh, what a shame. I was hoping to see it finished. To see the completed Mechatron. Imagine how it would look in motion. What a glorious sight that would be.
Really? In that case, Mr. Yang, let's hear it. Which one's stronger? This giant robot, or that Arahato you designed back when you were an animator?
Seeing as we're on someone else's property, comparing robots from different works would be most disrespectful to the creators themselves.
Yeah, like how Cosmicon Collective players are always obsessed with power scaling all the characters.
Arahato is an animation all about robots, while Daybreak Squadron is a live-action hero drama. The two really cannot be compared.
Oh, what a stereotypically textbook mature answer.
My days of being a hot-headed young man are well behind me, so please, cut this mature old man some slack, would you? We don't usually come to a place this cool.
Now we're talking. Let me set the self-time.
Oh, standing below a huge Mechatron like this is just incredible.
Looks like Mr. Yang's still young at heart after all.
Where did this extra person in the photo?
Ghost? Who are you?
Oh. Wow, this truly is a magnificent face. Oh, it's nothing like how it looks on the news. Being able to see it up close feels almost surreal. Am I too close? Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry. It's impossible not to stare at a face this amazing. You'll forgive me, right? Oh, right, I forgot to show you my ID. Right, here we are. I'm Nihilux, and I work at Parallax Corp's Imagenesis Technology Department. I'm a P-30 agent who works for the IPC.
So, what brings you here?
Pearl sent me to the lobby to pick you up. All of you are famous super cosmic level heroes whose faces have been all over the news more times than I can count. So of course I recognized you right away and just couldn't help rushing over here to snap a selfie with you.
I see. Then, hello, Miss Nihilux.
Hello everyone. Starting now, I'll be your tour guide, taking you on a comprehensive and in-depth tour to every single must-visit place. From the Mechatron Imogenesis that managed to pique Mr. Yang's interest, to Miss March's favorite fluffy across the blue merchandise, I'll reveal all the secrets behind our hottest products.
Oh, seriously? I can't wait!
Of course I'm being serious. If there's anything you want to see, learn about, or even get your hands on along the way, anything, why don't we head to the gift shop first? I'll get you all some souvenirs.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pearlux Corp. All Mechatron exhibition area are available for purchase. For more information, please consult a nearby staff member. We wish you an enjoyable visit.
Wanna buy it? I gotta eat this one.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pearlux Corp. To ensure your safety and comfort, please avoid running.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblades?
And have a wonderful day.
I love giant Mechatrons, and giant Mechatrons love me. The IPC doesn't even wait.
Pearlux Corp. Think again.
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
There's a saying that goes, whether you're a kid or an adult, if I could have everyone's attention, you can buy models of Perlux Corp's Mechatrons in this area. Among them is the
Wow, look at this. It's so intricate.
I very much...
Seeing all back then, there was a stretch when I was so broke that I'd spend ages debating whether to buy a carton of milk from the convenience store. I kept telling myself that I had to work hard so I could get rich someday.
So...
After years of hard work and hustling, at the very least, I'm no longer young. Oh, aren't you the sweetest? But I do have my secret to staying young. That is, lying about your actual age. Keep that in mind, just in case. I wouldn't call it striking it rich, but I'm pretty close to making a sweet little profit.
Oh, don't keep us in suspense.
You might not believe this, but I...
Are these people from Punk Lord?
That's right. These people are from the Nomadic Miners faction. They've discovered a way to hijack Noose's computing power for mining, and are digging up a limited supply of learned coins. And I have gone all in with everything I got on this project.
I feel like this isn't...
Life's full of... You watch Daybreak Squadron 2?
Crush mediocrity and rise to greatness. The ultra Magico Megatron on sale soon.
You watch Daybreak Squadron 2?
Hey, Wade.
Oh, wow! Oh, that's some really fine craftsmanship.
This is a toy model of Alloy King Pom Pom, which hasn't been officially released to the market yet. But just you wait. You'll see even cooler toys coming up later.
Are you sure there's no
Actually, this is Pom Pom from Fluffy Across the Blue, which is totally unrelated to the Pom Pom from
You got that right.
With the best legal team in the Speaking of I have a small favor to ask. If you're willing, I can pull a few strings and use my access privileges to give you all the gold-plated prototype of the yet-to-be-released King Pom Pom Alloy Armor 999, the only one in the entire universe. Just give it a thought. It's nothing, really.
It's all up to you.
Come on, let's go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Perlux Corp. All Mechatron units displayed in the exhibition area are available for purchase. For more... Welcome. On production line can be hazardous. For your safety, please observe all safety guidelines.
Where steel meets metal.
Man and Mechatron in perfect harmony. Ready to take a photo?
I'm ready. I love this one so much.
And don't forget about that exclusive gift.
You bet. In fact, I'll...
Light up the dawn.
Light damage! Charging up!
I choose you.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Existence is of no consequence.
For tomorrow!
Me! Me!
Finish them off. A future will come.
Not a bad idea.
I'll see you off.
Light damage! Light damage!
Seek and you shall receive. Serenity is before me. For tomorrow!
Amphorius will welcome the true dawn.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Perlux Corp.
How are you doing? It's my...
I'd like to present each of our three...
Sure, you got it. For the gift expense record, could you please provide your employee ID?
Please charge these expenses to this...
Huh. This is...
After all, you are esteemed guests invited by
I see. Please. Your Alloy King Pom-Pom is all packed up.
Since we still have the tour to go through...
No problem. Hope you enjoy your visit.
Now that the gifts are done, I'll take you to the Mechatron Design Lab.
This is the part I've been looking forward to the most.
Ah! You're the... No way! You're Miss Raccoon!
Hi. I actually prefer to be called by my...
How lucky to meet...
How could this guy say he...
I don't just follow the Fluffy series. I've been keeping tabs on all your adventures in Bellabog, the Cienjo, Penacony, and Amphorius. Though, it's such a shame there's so little video footage of the Amphorian War online. Oh, right! I just rewatched the scene where the Trailblazer embarked on another trailblazing expedition in Holy Grail Stay Night. Oh, your speech was so... Oh, right! I have a precious trash can in my collection at home. If I'd have known I'd meet my senior, could I ask for your autograph?
Don't worry, she won't fly away just yet.
Sorry, I'm Warrior Cinderborn from Daybreak Squadron. And my real name... Well, if you're not in a hurry, would you mind chatting with me for a bit?
Daybreak Squadron is the most popular superhero drama in Full Wish TV.
I never expected, Mr. Yang.
After all,
I'm truly... I'm just a small-time actor, playing a hero on TV. And like my senior's deeds inspired me, Daybreak Squadron has also motivated people to fight against all challenges in real life. Recently, Full Wish TV got approval from the Department of Aberration Defense. So now, the magical Mechatron Daybreak Warriors from the show can operate in reality. My friends and I are just honored to fight alongside the real Bullet Worm.
Sorry. I didn't quite understand that.
How should I put this? My teammates and I are both actors. I'm here today to test a Mechatron's performance.
Full Wish TV and Parallax Corp have always been partners. Even as the more popular Daybreak Squadron's drama becomes, the more wish power.
Oh, sorry for taking up your... If the crew hasn't visited the combat testing area yet, I'd like to volunteer myself as my senior's opponent. The hero of the Astral
Oh, what perfect timing! Honestly, that's my weakness. I can't allow myself to let adorable kids down. First, have everyone take part in the assembly. Then, using this Mechatron as a template, we'll build a smaller unit for her so she can try out the combat test pro. So, follow me, everyone.
Light up the dawn.
How can I help you? Meow.
We can do anything!
Mimi! Mimi!
No other choice but forward for tomorrow!
In this... will watch over you and guide you on your path. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Right in you, Mimi!
Serenity is before me.
The future will come!
We pulled together our credits with the expansion modules.
This is Parallax Corp's Mechatron Imagenesis Design Lab. 15 years ago, the first Mechatrons of plain Arcadia were born here. And they immediately... Today, Mechatrons have become the most common and iconic symbol throughout the streets. You could say that Mechatrons are the first and currently only Imagine that can be mass-produced on assembly lines. Imagine such as Mechatrons,
which can be produced and discontinued at will, are the perfect residents for plain Arcadia, and perhaps the perfect, in some people's eyes, being able to create an infinite army of Mechatrons. Say, dear guests, do you know? As expected of the Nameless, you're quite knowledgeable about the customs and culture of the world you've set foot in. Drawing the physical form means humans using brushes to give shape to fictional beings, which was originally the domain of professional artists. But here, collective creation and standardized Mechatron blueprints have replaced traditional artwork, improving standardized workflow efficiency and reducing wish power resource waste. In short, this is the industrial revolution everyone's been chasing.
Oh, to think that even Imogenesis, a skill as magical as this,
That's nothing. Our company aims to create 2 billion Mechatrons for social production and public services before Arcadian calendar 2030. And that includes special...
That's a staggering number. But can the wish power...
That's why Perlux Corp keeps churning out animations and hero shows one after another. In other places, these are just entertainment. But here, they're legit breeding grounds for spiritual... All of this shall serve Madame Pearl's grand goals and ideals. All right, back to square one.
Please adjust the Mechatron design parameters Mechatron assembly blueprint updated. Printing.
Could it be that no matter how much I... Your suspicion makes sense. But please... You got that right. Amazing, right? Just
Printing complete. Please
what you just said is the answer. It's not about the results of creation, but the...
Customize your own personalized Mechatron, because true excellence deserves distinction.
Oh, hello. Please, show me your Mechatron assembly blueprint. No problem. The blueprint has been recorded. The Mechatron parts are ready to go.
Nah, you should take me.
No, March and...
Now then, please, this experience mainly involves... Go for it, little raccoon!
All right, everyone. I'm...
The first step of assembly is to remove each part from the frame, one by one. Nippers, hobby knife, sandpaper, sanding stick. Perlux doesn't provide any of these. But don't worry, the explosive device will solve all your problems. Just step on it, bravely. look brutal, but it leaves no burrs. And that's the magic that we at Parallax Corp are so proud of. Next, please activate the mechanical maintenance arm and align it with the shoulder joint base to connect the arm. Good. We're done with the arm for now. Next, activate the mobile maintenance rack and adjust the mech armor to the shoulder armor panel position. Just like before, the first step is to remove the parts from the frame. Artificial gravity field adjusting.